Apparently, a rainbow zombie flagged my last stream before I even started really talking about anything. The power that YouTube gives you, rainbow zombies, is just astounding. It's astonishing. Okay, might as well give you some because they know you ain't got no life. Okay, you got no life physically, you got no life mentally or spiritually. Because you most definitely not getting into the kingdom. It didn't tell me why I was flagged, but most likely it was due to a copyright or something when there was no music playing. But it's amazing how you haters watch the channel more religiously than people that actually F's with it for real. It's mind-boggling because I can easily just do a video. You won't be able to just flag that video. Okay. And I could cut you even deeper. Is that the game y'all would like to play? That ain't what you want. You're not gonna be able to flag a video for copyright infringement. When there's no music playing. Y'all niggas act just like the neighbors over here. They do the same thing. They just watch you. They follow you around the house. When you open the door, they open the door trying to see when you leave. Okay, that's how I know y'all are the same. Like this hive mind is something serious. And haters like to attack from the shadows. Like I was saying in the video that y'all got flagged. Okay, YouTube is just full of niggas that don't show their faces throwing rocks. Okay, that's how you rainbow zombies really want to be. You want to be able to throw rocks from your closet fortress. Nobody knows who's doing it because y'all in the closet, but we smell some manure coming from a certain direction. So them niggas over there somewhere. Matter of fact, y'all ain't even throwing rocks. Y'all throwing stone feces that y'all have from y'all little play dates in the closet. We're gonna get you in trouble again, Negro Ninja. You copyright. Like I said, I didn't ask you to be a rainbow zombie. You made that choice. Okay. And you made the choice to catch this Negro heat. Live with your lifestyle. That's your lifestyle. You get Negro heat for being that type of way. You catch Negro heat from it. All right, finally, we got somebody that is real on here. So it's 3 haters and 1 real person. For the person that just came on here and they flagged your boy for that last stream that I was attempting to do. It was just too real. Without any words being said, oh my gosh, this nigga's real. He's just sitting here, and that is grounds alone to be flagged. In a minute, niggas gonna get harassed by the police. Are you heterosexual, sir? Do you mind if I check your car? Are there any women's shoes in your car? You got any magazines of women in your car, sir? I see that there's a lot of straightness going on over here. That's what's gonna happen in the future. Watch. Was that you on the other stream, Mr. A? Like when it happened, because it was like 2 likes that came up, and as soon as people started liking it, that's when they flagged it. Then they be trying to get niggas when they making their jokes and stuff. I had all them jokes going, and they gonna try to flag it. Somebody was telling me, and I knew this was gonna be a thing. I was like, I bet $5 they try to make it a law to where rainbow zombies. Oh, that wasn't you, it was some other people. But that was just like 12 minutes ago or something. But I was like, I bet you $5 they try to force niggas into not turning down rainbow zombies. And somebody on the stream said it. I think he was somewhere in Europe. I forgot exactly where he was at. It was somewhere over there. And I was like, they make it against the law, you know, to turn down trannies. I was like, that's the craziest stuff I have ever heard that freaking week. See, but this wasn't really about that though, but this applies to them because they are masters of trying to project themselves onto niggas. Dang, I need to. We'll take these curtains off of here so I can get better light. But rainbow zombies be looking at folks and stuff. They be looking at me with the lights on, like you can see my shadow with these lights on. So I don't even want to take down the blinds. I mean, the curtains. Too much going on. But like I said, it's just amazing how people that hates the channel tune in even quicker than the people that like it. First of all, how come every time I'm looking around, people say, hey man, I ain't even getting no notifications, but the trolls is always there. I can't comprehend that. YouTube makes sure, let's just notify every troll. F the rest of them niggas. All we need is just 1 or 2 trolls. I know it's a lot of these niggas that's bitter because I baked them the other day. Like I said, you should leave niggas alone. We on here trying to just chill and vibe as Negroes. Y'all want to be niggas that's supposed to be in Midtown. The hatred is real. Okay, they don't like people hate when you're hilarious. People hate when you're handsome. They hate when you're smart. What can you do? Well, you can't walk outside without somebody trying to molest you on some type of level. They're always trying to rub you the wrong way. Because you rub them the wrong way. You ain't even touching them. Don't even want to touch them. They inferior. Why would I want to touch you? Get away from me. But you rubbed me the wrong way when I wanted to touch me. That's how rainbow zombies act. That rubs me the wrong way that you just want to touch girls. Now YouTube effed up your flow since I'm the only one commenting. Yeah, because it's 2 people. Should be at least 2 people. Usually when 2 people like, they be participating. Whatever. I don't believe that 3rd like. I think that's one of them trolls. I remember one time people was liking stuff. Like it went from 6 likes to 0 likes, and they was doing it back and forth. I'm like, y'all niggas ain't y'all niggas ain't S. Now that's when I was on the other channel, my original channel. And I might have to just get off and make this a video though, because it's kind of boring. Since YouTube is acting rainbow zombie. I guess it took them a minute because when I first got back on here, it was like 30 people and stuff. Then they kind of, it's like the chats has been getting more dry. Notice how I went down from 2 people. I mean, 6 to 2. Then it's back up to 4. Like what's going on? It make no sense. But I guess, since the channel was not able to be accessed from the laptop, you left it alone. And once they let me get back on the laptop, I'm at the laptop, they figure, the algorithm needs to be, reset or something because we forgot how to mess with you. Real estate, what's up, nigga? Or maybe I should just wait to do this around 7 o'clock or something. Apparently, trolls wake up quicker than regular niggas. That's my theory too, because you got to be awake to do your witchcraft while everybody's asleep. So that's just my thing. That's my theory. Yeah, trolls know. Like I said, man, I was telling them niggas, I'm like, y'all act just like my neighbors, always watching. Like they don't sleep. Every time I look around, I hear the motherfuckers upstairs just stopping. I'm like, these niggas do not sleep. They wait for me to go to sleep. That's why I be having these prayers, playing up, just consistently. You can't play with these people because usually at first they'll just harass me for a minute, then they'll stop. They'll probably do it for about 3-4 months. They'll stop, but this time they're doing it longer because they got help. They got more people coming from different apartments. It look like they got some people coming from different cities. I'm like, I ain't never seen these niggas over here ever in my 5 years of living here. And they all know these people upstairs. That junk is crazy. That's like people go out their way to hate, bro. That's some crazy junk. Niggas probably going on meetups.com. There's this guy in our neighborhood. He's just so righteous. He's straight. And it's just and the spells I tried to put on him to make him a rainbow zombie is just not working. We need more effort. And like I promise you, I bet you that's what they're trying to do. Like I genuinely believe that, bro. Okay. I genuinely believe that. Okay. Let's see. Like I said, he just pretty much prove it. Okay, the trolls like to show themselves when there's, a lot of times, like sometimes they'll show themselves when it's just one of them, when they say one person or whatever. But a lot of times they like to wait for more people to show up before they start being a rainbow zombie because rainbow zombies, they don't like to stand out like that. It's like they like to stand out, but they don't. They like to be able to just do stuff from the shadows or when there's a crowd going. Yep, it's just like that video. I don't know, like who makes a video like that? That was the most uncomfortable video. I don't know why fans like the fan fiction. They be making stuff suspect all the time. When people was telling me to get on BitChute, as soon as I got up there, the front page, since there's no since they don't have any boundaries to do stuff, the first thing I saw, one of the first things I saw was they made Goku and Vegeta do something gay on some 8 Muses type weirdness. I'm like, man, I can't wait till Jesus come back. One of the things I want to see the most is for people, these type of people to sink in the hellfire. I don't think I would be sad for any of them. I don't think nobody's gonna be sad. I think they're gonna be happy. All these people going to hell. I think people are going to cheer like how they cheered when God created the earth and all this type of stuff. The earth is finished. They're gonna have that same type of cheer. Watch. Oh, these niggas, evil is finished. Yay! Like I said, who just sits around? I promise you, that's how the neighbors act. Like yesterday, I was leaving. I don't know how they able to do this. I open up my door, they open up their door, and then they look in the back of the apartments to see me go, because this apartment is set up like this whole complex is low key set up to where witches can harass people. I low key peep it. I never thought about it until they started harassing me, and I was like, now I see that there's a conspiracy with with how apartments are created. Now I already had that hunch, but not to this level, because I didn't experience none of that stupid until somewhat recent. But I was studying feng shui, and they were saying that the rich neighborhoods have a lot of curves in the street. And my mom was telling me that too. She said, I always notice some of these rich neighborhoods, there's a lot of curves. While up here, they just got straight lines. I'm like, I figured that. Then I literally read that before in a book, that confirmed her suspicion. Okay, you know, you don't want nothing in a straight line. You want curves. That's how water rolls and stuff. Like the pipe system should be like that too. But over here, the pipe system is a lot of squares and grids. So it's like a lot of negativity. And in rich neighborhoods, the roads is always fixed well. Over here in Sandy Springs, the roads is just terrible everywhere, even in this apartment. I'm like, these mother effers cannot fix a road over here. I don't know what it is with Sandy Springs or just Atlanta, Georgia in general with these potholes. When I was walking today, some dude came out of his house talking on his phone. A weird time chose to go out. That's the stuff I'm talking about. You just leave when you just go out the house when you go out the house. You in an apartment, ain't you, Mr. A, or you in the house? Might have to do a stream later. I'm not satisfied with the lack of there's 4 likes, and you telling me 4 people ain't coming? That's not normal. At least 4. A townhouse. It's a gated. Okay, see, them malls is set up the same way too for niggas to harass people. It can be that way, but like the apartments in particular, I think it's the worst. You do not want to live in an apartment. But since you two want to be a rainbow zombie, the consequences, they should have just let the stream go by smooth. Now I gotta put that fire on them once this is over with. Because when I get to see what they fail to understand is the streams are never as good as the videos a lot of times. That's the problem right there. So you might as well just let the stream go the way it's gonna go. Otherwise, I'm gonna sit down and do take after take until I find this mess correctly, good enough. And the better it gets, the more it's gonna hurt you, rainbow zombies. So they do it to themselves. They do it to themselves. And I remember Tapman was like, "That took me like 5 to 10 times to put this one comment down. That's crazy." I think Bullman was telling me something like that too. Like I said, it's mind-boggling. Like, you know, Tackman and Neck of the Woods couldn't even send my comments in the chat yesterday. I think he was saying something about that too. But they let that rainbow zombie just comment that bull junk. He just commented. That's stuff I'm talking about. Matter of fact, I still got a part 3 to make the one video. I just forgot to do it due to the situations The circumstances, but I'm still do it. And you probably know what I'm talking about. Because I started to just put it off even more. But since this is happening, they just asking for it. I'm telling you, people ask for these A whoopings. I don't be thinking about doing it to people. They ask, nigga, will you beat my ass, please? No, man, I just want you to whoop my ass real quick. I'm just trying to mind my own. Nigga, beat my ass, damn. Dang, just give me one of them Negro hook kicks, man. Come on. Yeah, okay, so that was you that said that shit. Like he said, like I said, they protect these crusty SOBs. They sure do. And I would thought, I thought it was just a hood. That's just the word in general. That's just how it operates. Because you notice that the white people that people say hate, oh, we hate niggers. Okay. And then what the niggas in the hood, none of them crackers. Now they'll talk that junk about each other, but them niggas will work in cahoots. And like I said, that confirmed my theory was confirmed during this gang stalking. I was like, these are people coming together. Like it's people that look like they're rich. It was some rich people. It was some dusty people. It was some cracker looking people. It was some nigger looking people. I was like, these people are gang stalking in cahoots. And they look like they wouldn't even let these niggas live in their neighborhood. And that's how I knew. Let me tell you something, Mr. A. Okay. Tell me one time I was driving through a rich neighborhood. I was coming from someplace, and I had to pass through a rich neighborhood. The gang stalking was so real that it was about like 8 cars behind me trying to line up behind me, bro. 8 cars. It was really more than that. But that's how many was lined up at that time. At one point, it seemed like nearly every car on the road was gang stalking me. It was rough. And it was I think about what I just said, bro. Picture yourself driving and you just think, damn, every car on the road is gang stalking me except for maybe 1 or 2 of them. You know how many cars it is, dog? Like I remember like on the expressway, I was like, think about Mad Max Fury Road. Okay. Like I promise you, I'm not making this up. I'm not exaggerating. You cannot make this up. Hey, what's good, Sonia? Glad to see more people on here because I was low key about to end it. But since the stream didn't go as well as I wanted to, this, we're just talking. I might have to just redo this later or something. No, but bro, you seen Mad Max Fury Road, bro? What about you, Sonia? Okay, and y'all seen how they was chasing Furioso and Max? Picture yourself going down the expressway, and like 20 feet behind you, you see a lot of cars. Just I'm like, these niggas look like they in sync. Bro, that jump was crazy. It was like some spiritual James Bond stuff. They shooting metaphorical, well, they shooting spiritual arrows at me. I'm sitting up here, yeah, I'm in the car and I'm rebuking demons in the name of Jesus. I rebuke it out of this person. He'll get up and pull over to the side. Like that, what, bro, like you cannot make this up. Now, that gang stalking was heavy. All because of this one gay person over here. Mad because I don't want him to park behind me. I think he the one that caused that mess. Because one time I seen him taking a picture of my car. Because I was taking a picture of their car just to prove to people how stupid it is. I'm like, can y'all see? Like when I was making a video, I was like, y'all see this right here? This is the car harassment stuff I'm talking about. So he just figured, okay. And then you know how you catch somebody in the act, but you kind of see them after they get ready to do it. I mean, after they get finished doing it, I'm like, oh, he just took a picture of my car. Then that's when I knew this junk really went off the walls. I'm like, yeah, I think that's how I know there's Rainbow Zombie networks designed just to harass you. You don't want him to park behind you. Well, I'm gonna park behind you when you park your car in Barnes and Noble, sweetie. Okay. Okay, because them cars that was parking behind me when I was going to do DoorDash and all this type of stuff, they'll be up on me like this right here. Like, say the blue Yeti is my car, they'll park this close, whereas they ain't there touching. I was like, this is so Rainbow Zombie. I ain't never seen nothing like that. And like, it's just amazing how Rainbow Zombies can take the simplest task and make it the most uncomfortable thing you can think of. Okay. Okay, that right there was about as bad as X video slipping in some rainbow zombie stuff when you didn't ask for it. You know, you'd be like, what the heck? I'm on the straight video. Why is there rainbow zombies on here? It's on that same level. They can take something as simple as placing, say for instance, this y'all at a job or y'all at a conference or something. You put your notebook on the thing. Nigga been out put his notebook like this. I'm like, why the heck is your notebook? You know, they're just weird. You know, niggas been out. You put your pencil down. The nigga put his pencil down and try to make the tip of his pencil touch yours. Right there, I'm gonna have to say pause because that right there is just wrong on so many levels. Okay, but I'm telling you, that's what they'll do. Them niggas I'm telling you, them niggas thirsty, bro. I don't care what nobody say. This stuff need to be talked about. This type of stuff need to be talked about, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Anybody that don't talk about this type of stuff is a rainbow zombie. Or they're just not being harassed, you know. Because everybody should want to know, what is somebody doing something that he's talking about, but I just don't know. That's something you should take. You know, you got to have pride in you as a man and stuff. So anybody that tells me, man, you talk about this too much, you're a rainbow zombie. First of all, why am I talking about it? Because niggas is always messing with me. Okay, I rest my case. They were just messing with me last night, trying to put some rainbow zombie spirits on me while I was asleep. And I was like, hold on. I don't play that rainbow zombie stuff. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. You be trying to wait till you sleep and try to put that gay stuff on you, thinking that you ain't gonna catch it while you sleep and stuff. Niggas, like I said, they be right above my room. Like if I go in this room, they'll go in that room. I come back in here, they be standing right over my head. They do not, them niggas are stupid. Yesterday, you know, where I parked my car at, you know, the girl upstairs started parking over there where I'm at now. I was like, dang. Okay, she's trying to take my parking spot over there. And she was over there for a minute. So just me, my sister, and her. I was like, why is she over here? She used to park over there aside from us. So when she left, I parked in her space because I ain't like it. I'm like, she need to, you know, I'm like, what the heck is going on? So as soon as I did that, people come outside. You can't make this up, dog. So as soon as I moved my car to where it's hard for somebody to park over there in between me and my sister, somebody just decided to come out and leave. I was like, these niggas coming out here to see what's going on. It's like I'm disturbing something in this parking lot. 10 minutes later, you know, this one dude who mad that I ain't want to say nothing to him. He said, "What's up, nigga?" When I first moved over here, I'm like, that's not how you address me. I don't even know you. I just walked past him. This nigga here crazy. But this nigga obsessed with me for some reason. I'm like, I knew that nigga was Rainbow Zombie. So 10 minutes after that, I saw him come outside and walk and turn around. I said, this nigga came outside just to see, because somebody told him, hey, you know, he moved his car. You know, they be texting each other. Like I say, a lot of times you don't even see these people, but they all know what's going on because they sit around texting each other. Now, when I was in that warehouse job full of them hoes, I witnessed this firsthand. It's like God was probably put me there so I can see how these people operate. You know, when it seems like they know everything, they just be everybody talking to each other. They're just talking, constantly talking about you, not talking to you. It's like the parking lot represents masculinity. They always seem to want to park behind you. And those people are Rainbow Zombie. I mean, I would say that I represent masculinity. Okay, which is why they trying to park behind people. Like I don't know what exactly the parking lot necessarily. It seems like it's like um a tarot card type of. I don't know. I don't know nothing about this type of stuff, but I know witches love them cards. They all about placing stuff in a certain order, and I'm like, that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. But all I know is the last thing you want is for you to park your car. And once again, parking lots get busy. Somebody might park behind you. That's okay. But when it's the same person parking behind you all the time, I'm like, why is this gay dude always parking behind me? It's no different than what I was telling y'all about how niggas would do, you know, they'll stand behind you in the gym from all the way over across the room and stuff. Okay, it'll be a mile away. I'm like, this nigga's trying to line up from behind me at a red light from a mile away. This is too much. These niggas need to be put down. Wherever you park your energy is there. They seem to drawn to that to try to corrupt you. That's just deep. Just like at a job, if you got a desk, they're gonna always be lingering around your desk, touching your chairs. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, why are you over here so much? You got your own desk. Like I said, see what happened? That's what happened when you people want to be a rainbow zombie and come over here and troll. Now I gotta bake you. Sonya says, yo, all I see is broad texting while the man is driving. Them hoes be doing witchcraft. One time I was at the bank, and it's courtesy to not really get out while somebody's at the ATM. So this black dude get out. Black people are rude. So I turned around and look at him like, "What's up, nigga? What's going on?" Because I don't know what you're trying to do while you get out of this car. I'm not finna just keep my back turned. I got these hands ready, okay, to go down this nigga's throat. But he in there with his girlfriend in the car, and then my ear started ringing. Now, when somebody that's a psychic attack when that happens. That bitch was in the car trying to put a spell on me, and I rebuked that in the name of Jesus. Now, this is as soon as she saw me, she tried to do that. That's how evil these people are. It proves my point about these black holes. And Sonya, if you black, I ain't talking about you. You know what time it is. But I know you ain't gonna get offended because you ain't gonna put yourself with no stupid bitches that I'm talking about. But yep. And that just proves to you that these couples are evil. People are like, why the heck is he doing this to this woman? She don't deserve that. That situation right there proves that bitch deserve it. And them hoes be deserving it. If she did not deserve it, okay, then she would get rid of him herself. She wouldn't have to be um persuaded and debriefed and all that type of stuff. She'll get the F away from that nigga herself and wouldn't have to take her whole kingdom to tell her. So these hoes be evil. World police, yep. There's something's going on. Yeah, couples want to be in your vicinity more than an untaken woman. This is well, that's really just a spiritual attack though, but it is rigged. It's like I'm telling you, they taunting you when they do that type of stuff. That's a taunt. That's the society basically saying, yeah. I think I explained that in a few streams ago, but they're trying you with that one. And I started to make a video about this right here. So I think I was talking about this in Don't Go Where You're Not Eating or something like that. But the hoe will invite you into her life. And I'm like, hey, you invited me into your life. What's up? You trying to date? What would you trying to do something? I just want to be your friend. More or less saying, I just want you to be my friend. You ain't nothing to me. Excuse me. So basically, you in this woman's life, and you just wondering, like, why am I even here? Every time I look around, you kissing other niggas and smashing them. Like, what's the point of bringing me here? She brought you there just to torment you. That's a spiritual attack. That's like somebody say, hey man, we're finna pick out some people to be on the baseball team or football team. Okay, your team seems to be fairly good, but they bench you. You don't never get to do nothing. Spiritual attack. Now, why y'all even asking me? Why y'all go out y'all way to recruit me? That's like Professor X recruiting somebody. Join the X-Men. You're very gifted. How come you don't take me out on missions charge, Xavier? I just want you to clean up the house, man. Okay, you can use those time stopping abilities to get this done in less than a second. I'm trying to go to sleep. Make sure you wash the dishes too. Cut the grass when you have the time. I know you got the time because you can stop time. Those are the type of people who want you cucked out. Like I said, I genuinely believe that if the personality was like, if you was weaker, I think you'll get different results. You probably get the results you like, but at what cost? Who cares? Okay. Like if you was a cuck, then she'll play less games with you because you're already broken. You can't trust a man that, oh man, I want you to smash my chick. Like, I can't even comprehend that. First of all, niggas be rainbow zombies, okay, and they still get mad when their girl is around you. I'm like, first of all, you was a full blown rainbow zombie. You got a girlfriend, but you getting jealous. I don't know exactly why they be jealous, but either way it go, because a rainbow zombie's mind is different. I don't know if he's jealous because she talking to me or you straight. I don't know what it is, but the point is, they still don't want their girls talking to you. So for a dude to just cuck out, I would say they're on the same level. That's what I'm saying. Tech. What did I say? I'm gonna say tech. Justin, I don't know what the hell they're saying. I'm not losing my pride for some pussy. Because when you lose your pride, you're gonna lose your manhood. That's what I promise you. Because you lose your pride just by doing stupid stuff, degrading stuff. And that's means let's just spice up our sex life. How? What you mean? Pagan. Well, I bet I would kill you. Like I said, it's like that episode of Weeds. That I used to watch Weeds because my sister watched, and I'm like, I need to analyze this show. A lot of stuff in that show legitimately pissed me off because I'm like, this really, like, this is exactly how these hoes are for real. He was always trying to get her. She wasn't thinking about that nigga. I think she said that she was into women. I think if y'all know Weeds, tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, but he was always trying to get her, just chasing her like everybody say you should. Okay, just chasing her like everybody say you should. I'm gonna get her. Okay, I'm gonna get her. All right, and little did he realize she ended up getting him. Just because you got the pussy don't mean you won, nigga. She got you because she put a dildo up that nigga. Okay, and that's what I be talking about when niggas be walking around. Man, I've been, you see, they don't tell you. They don't tell you all the behind the scenes stuff. They don't tell you how they humiliated themselves. You don't know what these niggas did to get the pussy. My mom was telling me that years ago. She's like, man, these dudes are lying. Okay. She was telling, like, when I was a kid, she used to tell me stuff like that. Okay. I do it over there, running over there, getting these. You can get them too. You just got to get these bitches money. He paying these bitches all this type of money, giving these bitches drugs. That's the stuff my mom was saying. And she wanted to say more, but I was a kid, so that's just a little bit. But ultimately, that's all I needed to know, to be honest with you. But telling you, man. Yeah, that's put. Yep, pursuing is pretty much putting your balls in her purse. Yep. I mean, mama always kept me put up on, the bullshit going on though. But she said that shit. He ain't no player. He just giving these hoes money. She used to say that type of stuff. I mean, she still do say it. She don't want him. She just want his money. As long as he doing good, he gonna have her. I think my aunties was telling me some stuff like that too. Niggas probably be getting the hoe, telling the hoe that that he'll lick her ass and stuff. Like I drink your bath water. And like I say, if a woman think that's funny, you might want. Now it is hilarious to be honest with you, because who would tell somebody something that's stupid? But how does she really respond to it? Does he move forward because he say stupid stuff like that? Because a nigga that drink a woman's bath water sounds like the type of nigga that'll look like, put his tongue up her ass or something. All right. Just like with, being rich. A lot of these people have done rainbow zombie things to get rich. Like how people say that a lot of people that do music, like these mega stars and stuff, they got on the casting couch. Okay, like I be telling people, pussy and money is the same thing. Okay, they ain't telling you how they get the money, they ain't telling you how to get the pussy. They're not being honest about it. They lying to you. I remember hearing, and I think that Hugh Hefner actually have said this in a video before. Let me see if I can find it. I remember at least reading about him saying it. But, trying to hate on me. Oh, they trolling me now. They trolling hard. Hugh Hefner. I can't find it, but I remember him saying something, Rainbow Zombie, about getting from point A to point B. He said sometimes a dude has to do something Rainbow Zombie. But I'm telling you, niggas lying, bro. It's like how some of these dudes get a consistent B because they just tell her, "I'll be your bitch," and she's like, that is very appealing, because women want to be the man. And since this is derailed, I can't even say the points that I was gonna say. I'm gonna package it up nicely for everybody to digest in the next video. They celebrate Hugh Hefner, but not R. Kelly. And Hefner was dealing with ladyboys. I don't care what nobody say. I defend R. Kelly. I mean, just due to the fact that him dealing with little 15-year-olds was not wrong, is basically what I'm saying. I don't know how he treated them or whatever, but they're trying to make him seem like a pedophile. You can't make me think that somebody dealing with a woman that can get pregnant is a pedophile. That don't make sense. They never tell you, like, why they ain't reporting all these people that's messing with little 8-year-olds and stuff. You don't really hear them on TV. Like, first of all, when people do talk about this type of stuff, they end up missing or dead or something. But they want to, I hate this nigga. He got a 12-year-old. I'm like, look it up. It's like what Eminem said in that Guilty Conscience song. Look at a bush. Does it got hair? It's true. It's a fact. That's a fact. Girls themselves will even tell you that. My bush has hair, sweetie. Christian says them younger. Dang, y'all niggas showed up late as heck, man. If y'all showed up this early, I would have said what I really had to say. But Christian said them young girls was probably pushing. You already know they was, bro. Christian, okay. Don't them young hoes be pushing up on you? Don't they be low key pushing up on you? They be all fresh and stuff. I'm like, you better sit your little ass down somewhere. You ain't trying to ride these seesaw. You better sit your little ass over on the sofa. Because you ain't coming down from this seesaw, little girl. All right, let's see. And I'm keeping it real. They know what time it is. And the reason why they push up on older niggas is because they know they women. Let's keep it real. Okay, you can't even play with little girls and call them, oh, look at her, she's so cute. Like, if you play with her like that, she gonna get offended. Look at a little cute girl. She's like, I'm a woman. That's what she gonna say. She ain't gonna say it, but that look will tell you everything. Now, play with a little 8-year-old girl. Oh, you little fat girl. Now, she gonna think it's funny because she's a little girl. You can't play with women like you play with little girls. And they try to tell you that, oh, she's only 12 and 13. She's a little girl. I'm like, nah, that's a young woman. She gonna be like, you need to start treating me like one. I get the most attention from the high school girls. That's what I'm talking about, though. But yeah, I tell them like, you ain't gonna come down from this seesaw. Okay, seesaw finna keep you up. Younger chicks have been getting at me since I was in high school. Girls younger than me always fiending. So that's what they do. In college, I would get pushed up on by females a lot. 18 to 20 always approached me. Haters would look my way, but I hit them with the Jordan shrug. That's funny. And it's very dangerous, though. But it's funny. I tried to watch that R. Kelly documentary, but I couldn't really get into it. His relatives seem like they full of crap too. It seemed like they kind of threw him under the bus. To say he was molested. Like they saying, well, he was molested. So that's like, nah, y'all could have defended R. Kelly better than that. That ain't how you defend your brother. I think that was dirty. Like they said, they should have got on there talking like how I'm talking right here about what is a woman. That's how everybody on that documentary that was on his side should have came at everybody. But they thinking about, so how would people see me if I said no? F that. Okay, people want to come at this nigga with a lie. You got to come at people with the truth, regardless of how it make you look. Like I'm saying, if you're gonna get somebody in trouble, get them in trouble for something legit. Not because you just, let's just decide to get him in trouble because he did that one thing we don't like. Your great great grandmama was 14 when she married your great great granddaddy. He was 26. That was normal back in the day because people was heterosexual back then. Tell you, man, there is no one the heck a sane man. Well, first of all, the sane man is not going to want a little baby. That's just not natural. Like I said, as soon as you see them breasts, as soon as you see that hair downstairs, you know that's a woman. Is it that simple? And even if she don't have breasts, because you know some chicks don't be having breasts, they be flat chested, you can still tell. Like it's just something about her, because that bush gonna be there at least. It's just something that just awakens the Negro in you. I'm like, damn, you ain't a little girl no more. You ain't fooling them. I mean, you ain't fooling me. You can fool them. Them the ones that need to be fooled. But you finna get over here. All right. I'm not even finna pluck this apple. This apple finna pluck itself. Get in this basket. Just fall up. There you go. But just think about how the stream went. Okay, this is deep right here. I came on this stream with the intentions to talk about one thing. YouTube harasses me. A rainbow zombie harasses me, Mr. A Block. Then he came back and harassed me again. So I'm baking them because of this. You just see how life goes. Okay, okay. You see how it goes. I'm trying to do what I'm doing, end up whooping ass. Okay. Then it comes to me exposing stuff. Now I'm talking about masculinity and getting these girls while they're young. That's how I know it's a conspiracy, because it's anti-gay right here. Okay. And that's why they hate things that are anti-gay for these very reasons, because your mind is right. Okay. And that's why they deck police so hard. And like when I was telling this one lady, you know, at this job, they kept trying to talk to me. Yeah, we trying to get them up out of your shell. What type of women do you like? I'm like, why y'all keep asking me this? Because they just kept vexing me. I'm like, all right. I said, I like young girls. You like young girls. And once again, since I'm a man of God, that's all that need to be said. So the lady who I said always trying to turn me out, always telling me stupid stuff, that's an old folks saying. I'm like, no, this sounds suspect. And why you need me to co-sign with you? If that's an old folks saying, why are you trying to get a young person to say it? Like this is a stupid example, a common example of her. He ain't sleep with us, did he, Negro Ninja? I said, that's not something I was tell no dude, you know. I don't see myself telling nobody no stupid shit like that. Like, I ain't never heard that. Like, my mama ain't never heard said that. Ask your mama. I said, my mama don't know nothing about that. Okay. So she's just trying to get niggas to co-sign with her little suspect talking. She like 70 years old, by the way. I did a whole video of how there's a conspiracy with these older black women and how they're trying to make young black men, you know, well, certain types of young black men, they're trying to turn out. Like they just mad that you're straight. That's just something. So that's why I don't regret none of them videos of me saying what I said about the black holes. I know what I was talking about, and it was made accordingly. I didn't just get up out of bed and say, let me just bash black women. But I said, I like them young girls. Then she was the one that said, oh, he gonna go to jail. And the lady's like, why? He like young girls. No, he talking about them young girls. I was like, first of all, how you even know what I was talking about when I was vague? That was a strip, because they didn't know nothing about me at all. So when I say young girls, how would you know I'm just talking about 12, 13, 14, 15? Like, how would you know that? That's that spiritual stuff right there. The devil know you. That's why they be on your ass harassing you so hard. Vague as heck. Oh, I like young girls. She's got to be younger than me. Okay, and then let's not take my age into account. I don't even think I told him my age or whatever. Okay. Then when they figured out, oh, you this old guy, Lee, you look young. I'm telling you, the devil knows. You just don't blend in, which is why they be on you asking 1,000 questions anyway. It's quite disgusting how the world is trying to force perverted ideas upon children and the youth. Yeah, they're telling these young people that they can be whatever they want to be. They tell them everything except that they can be a wife at this age. I remember when I was in middle school, there was this girl. I think she was from Europe. I forgot exactly where, but she was married at around 12 and 13. I was like, she married. Just a foreign exchange student or something. I was like, what? She married? What the heck? Back then, I'm just like, what? How did it even happen? But it's in the United States to where they try to. I believe that straight men got the most limitations in the United States. That is my theory. Like I said, a man has to be stupid. Like if somebody just, okay, here's my daughter. She's just turned a woman versus this little hot chick in the office that you like. Which one will you get? Okay. And you don't have to answer this. And if you're scared that people gonna look at you a certain way. But in the back of your mind, would you rather have new pussy or old pussy? It's just that simple. Okay. Somebody offers me a new car. And it's the same model. Okay. But you finna go across the street to this car dealership and get the same car that's kind of new. Well, it looked new. They're the same price. Which one is you gonna get? I rest my case. You're not gonna get that one that's kind of new when you can just get the new one for the same price. But Negro Ninja is kind of new. It's broken in just right. Well, if that was the only car up there, that's different. But this is a brand new car of the same model and caliber. Get the F out of my face before I put this gun in your face. But like I said, I bet you got people like, hey, look at the Negro Ninja stream. Look at what he's talking about. Because I always want that one rainbow zombie that does that. That just be talking about you while watching your stuff in the email and stuff. That's what they do. They just watch people stream the gossip about them, just talk junk about them. That's what Guy King be doing. But if there was a dude on here that is a rainbow zombie talking about how he think dudes is hot and how he want to rape them, I bet you $5 he will not have any trolls. Nobody will flag that video. Everybody just made the comments commenting. I put $5 on it. He'll have 12 different people comment at the least. I'm over here talking about straight stuff. Let me see. I got like one. I got two. Let me see how many people participating. Not even that many people participating. I see two people. Very mind-boggling stuff. He said, I'm taking a man's daughter. I don't want a pre-owned car for the price of a Bugatti. Tell you, dude, anybody that challenges that is a retard. Like, who would challenge what I'm saying other than the rainbow zombie? And then the rainbow zombie is a lie himself because that's the reason why they adopt little boys. Okay. That same mindset that the straight men have with young women. Actually, the rainbow zombie take it to a even more extreme level with the little boys. They want them little niggas, they'll rape a baby, rainbow zombies. Rainbow zombies want to get them before they hit the ground. So if a woman just have a kid, if it was up to him, the kid will come out raped. That's how sinister these people are. Like I say, the hatred cannot exceed my level of hatred. Okay. Like for a man, I think this is the highest level of hatred that you can have for rainbow zombies. I think the only way that my hatred can be exceeded is if it's a woman that hates him, because those are the ones that should hate them the most. And that's what I'm waiting on. I just need to see if I can see chicks that hate them more than I do, then that's a good start. Okay, now you know there's always some people that hear you and then try to finesse you by trying to pretend, but you can't pretend. Okay, you will get caught if you try. Okay, because it takes a certain mindset to just be able to talk about this consistently and not get bored. Okay, the hatred is just everlasting, just like hell. But if you talk about rainbow zombies in a negative light around chicks, they'll get tired of you doing it. Okay. And that right there just proves to you that a lot of women is rainbow zombie. Like I say, not once. Like that's like Mr. A telling me, hey man, you might want to ease up on them butt snatchers, man. You know someone be right with that picture. Like this somebody hacked this nigga's account or something. That wouldn't make sense. All right, Sabishi. I wouldn't dehumanize someone based on their sins, but encourage them to be better by pointing out the wrong of their actions. This is how I can tell, okay, that you haven't been through none of this type of stuff right here. Because you think you can but like I say, it's a learning experience from everybody. You might even be younger than me. Okay. You might even be younger. But not trying to sound condescending though, but I bet you $5 that they don't be fucking with you like that. I just know that for a fact, just based off of what you just said. Like I say, hold on, let me see what Tech just said. Nope, these F words deserve the infinite amount of torment in the lake of fire. Okay, you think you can? First of all, Sabishi, they trying to encourage you to do wrong. So if you tell them, you know what, you should like some pussy, tell them that they should like some pussy, and see if a network is not going to be harassing you right after that shit. Okay. And the funny thing about this is I'm the type of person that don't go out of my way to mess with nobody. I don't, even try to look at them. I don't like the sight of them. And they know this. So if you just walking past them and you deliberately not look at them, they're gonna make sure you look at them. Because the next time they see you looking at something like a hoe, like picture you watching this stream, like, oh, the Negro Ninja going in, his facial expression funny as hell. And the rainbow zombie just put his ass in front of the camera like that. They'll do you like that. Okay. How would you deal with something like that? Would that make you want to encourage them, or would that make you just flat out hate them even more? Which I hope you do. I really hope you hate them. And you can never dehumanize these people because they was never human to begin with. They gave up their humanity to be an abomination. Fuck them. I'm just saying, just think about this. If I'm naturally a calm, kind-natured person, and I can go from, oh, okay, I'm just calm and kind, and fuck these stupid rainbow zombies, you stupid, shitty motherfucker. If it could go from that to that should tell anybody something. Do I do that to animals? You don't see me walking outside, you stupid squirrel, because they don't fuck with me. Squirrels play with me. Birds play with me. Rainbow zombies annoy me. Okay, yeah, I figured. Because I promise you, you would have the same freaking mindset. And like I said, you got to realize, like, the way they mess with me is not even like they mess with a lot of people, by the way. But the way they be on me is like abnormal. Like that shit is on another level. You know, that's on another level. And so you talking about that Jesus forgiveness stuff right now, though. But like I said, you can only talk about based off of what you experience. Like the hatred. Like sometimes people will have to show you what type of hatred you have, and hatred is a good thing because Jesus has a lot of hatred in him too. Like righteous indignation. God himself got a lot of hatred in him too, which is why hell is going to be a thing. Because if God didn't have no hatred, we'll just be living in torment. Because he'll be, oh man, y'all just need to get along with the devil. Okay, now I have been in situations that shows you how something stupid like that really would be, just due to the fact that if I'm complaining on somebody that's harassing me and people say, people in charge say, y'all need to get along and don't solve any problems, it just only enables them to bully you and basically tempts you to take care of the situation, put it in your own hands, and they're trying to put you into a situation where you will get into the most trouble. So you got to be careful with that one. So that right there, they say you can't fight violence with violence or whatever, which is a lie. That type of situation is trying to bring violence out of a non-violence person. Because I promise you, like I think any other dude. Let's talk about these dusty dudes we always go in on. Imagine them going through this type of annoyance. I think they would have shivved somebody by now. They probably would have took less than, 2 or 3 annoyances, and they probably would have just stabbed one of the niggas in the neck by now or something. Because they got less self-control or whatever. No, I hate the sin in the center. Fuck that, fuck both of them. I hate the sin and not the sinner. If that nigga's righteous, oh, he just made a mistake. That's what that applies to. But you would not hear God say, I hate the sinner, but not the abomination. I don't think I ever heard that in the Bible. And when he says something that's abomination and you do it, you're not going to part ways with the sin. Oh, let me just take away your sin and send you to heaven. No, nigga, you're going to hell. I'm just saying we gotta put this in perspective because people gonna send people to hell with that false um what you call that doctrines. They teaching God's word wrong. You know, Jesus forgave those dudes on the cross because he know they freaking heart. That's different. You know what, man? Like if they got off that cross, I bet you they would have been a different person. Jesus ain't, oh, let me just forgive anybody. That's not how it worked, because if you just forgive anybody, then you're not righteous. You might as well just blasphemy at this point. Mr. A says that criminal wasn't a rainbow zombie though. Yeah, the squirrels and lizards are kind of, and it's funny you say the lizard thing because the gecko was messing with me the other day. Let's see. Oh, but bro, did Jesus forgive the man that mocked him, or did he? I forgot. I got to read that again. He gave forgiveness to the one that asked for forgiveness, right? Did he give forgiveness to the one that mocked him? I bet you $5 he didn't. Sabisha said, which is why we should encourage different actions. If you condemn a sinner as they are with no hope, you will have even less chance. Okay, I rest my case. He didn't forgive that nigga that was mocking him, because Jesus ain't no punk. I'm telling you, man. And they low key try to teach the righteous to be a punk. Like I say, I myself have been caught up in that type of stuff. Like, that's why I tell people, I'm a domesticated lion. Okay, I'm only doing what I was raised to do, and just by society or whatever. But this is not even who I am as a person. And like these people see this and they fear this. I know they know it. Okay, this is not even my true form. And I ain't even saying that just to be funny. Like, this is dead serious. Like, they know what is lurking behind your eyes and what really wants to come out. Okay, like a behemoth, like the behemoth and the Leviathan. Like, the Leviathan will just mess you up because it's evil. It's seen to be the devil. The behemoth is big and he's ferocious too, but he's kind. He ain't gonna do nothing. I'm pretty sure if you saw the behemoth, you could probably walk over there and just say, hey, behemoth. He probably wouldn't even squash you. But if you go over there trying to harass him, then that's when the stuff gonna start to happen, which don't make any sense. Like, I don't know why you would mess with something that big. That it's just stupid. But people gonna try to, according to Revelations. But going back to what you said, which is why we should encourage different actions. If you condemn a sinner as they are with no hope, they will have even less of a chance reverting to bettering themselves. I'm gonna tell you this right here. People going out of their way to try to convert you into sinning. Okay. They don't stop trying to convert you into sinning. Okay. So what makes you think you can convert them to not sin? Okay. That's like, okay, it's a narcissist. Let me try to talk sense into this narcissist. That would never happen. Narcissists are damned for hell. I mean, they doomed for hell. You can't save a narc. Only God can. And a lot of these people, God is not going to save, because he don't want to. You can't encourage nobody to do nothing with just, hey man, y'all should go this route. No, they trying to pressure you. They'll never let you pressure them. Okay. But if you punish them, okay, like how you purify stuff, how you purify stuff, you put that heat to that ass. And if they're gonna change, they're gonna change because they're gonna end up. Do you want to die or what? You're about to be stoned. You know what? I took the wrong route. You know what? I should be a better person. I fear for my life. I'm gonna be a good person. That's different. That's how you do it then. But just telling them. But you got to realize, even if you do stone some people, they be like, I don't give a fuck. I'll die. Retard. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. When you gonna hurry up and do it? And then some people be like, well, death is too easy for you. And they'll do something stupid like, no, that's too good for you. Let's torture him. Let's put him in prison. No, you idiot. You should have killed that nigga. Because now he's going to turn other niggas just like him. Just let him get to somebody. Man, say, you too kind, man. The world doesn't give a fuck about you. Let me tell you what's going to happen. Nobody cares, man. Just take as many people out before you leave as possible. Now, that sounds absurd. Like, who would believe such an idiot? But some people will, all because that nigga was not disposed of. Even when he told you to dispose of him, he said, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. Kill me, nigga. No, I'm going to keep you alive because that's what you want. Sometimes you got to give people what they want. No, it's not about fear, my nigga. Okay. It's not about fear. Like I would tell you, like, if when you fight somebody, do you care that they're scared of you, or do you care about whooping their ass? Which one is more important? No, like, I want to hear your opinion. So if you was fighting somebody, would you put more effort into trying to make them fear you, or would you put effort into whooping their ass? Because a nigga can still fear you and pull out a pistol. He can still fear you and pick up a rock. You finna beat the shit out this nigga. Oh no, I'm starting to think you're a rainbow zombie at this point. You one of them trolls. The only thing is, you just didn't say nothing gay at the moment, but I think that you're actually a rainbow zombie. Just trying to troll in a different kind of way. Because the stuff you're saying, Jesus will not approve of. Hatred is an effective. No, hatred. It's not about hatred because they know that you hate them, but what's being done about it? I don't know. You got to read your Bible, and that's why I'm like, you must be low key trolling. You're a troll to me, and it's not just because you disagree. It's the way you're doing it. But a lot of gems is coming out of this just due to that, though. But you're a troll. All I know is read your Bible, okay, and look at how change has come. You don't. Oh, okay. Let's just. Yeah, he might be behind that fleece account. It's like talking to a girl with this dude here. And that's how you know, like he's just trolling. But like I say, the more you troll, like you think that, like you're not annoying me. Like I said, rainbow zombies like to harass, and due to their harassment, look at how much has been exposed about them. Okay, I believe that if you stack me up against anybody on this planet that has teachers that expose rainbow zombies, I don't think that people can compete with it. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to get some type of reward from God just due to my level of hatred for these things. Niggas probably have me in the Bible, the third Bible or something. But that's what happens when you troll. See, if y'all just learn to leave people alone, your kingdom wouldn't be so jacked up. Y'all all about keeping secrets, but you harass so people can expose secrets. That's not even logical. I would just leave somebody like me alone. But you know, evil is not smart anyway. Whatever, nigga. You ain't challenging nothing. Like to be able to challenge what somebody says, you have to meet it at the same level. Okay, like you didn't even say anything that can like this it's like a fight. You know, you're not parrying anything. You're just saying stuff. Okay. You didn't even affect my way of thinking. Like you just trying to push back against it. Okay. That's all it is. You challenge it in that sense. No, you have to dismiss stupidity. Okay. So in that case, a rainbow zombie coming up to you saying you should like niggas should not be censored or dismissed. So you telling me something smart is trying to emerge from that? Nigga, you gay. You said all viewpoints should never be. You got to think about what you're saying because I can. I don't know, man. You don't. Well, you mostly agree. You lukewarm. You don't agree with shit. You just lukewarm. You're not righteous. That's stuff I'm talking about right there. That's how the devil come at you. That's I just don't understand why people just even attempt to do what they're attempting to do. Just really, I'm the Negro Ninja. Really, come on. I don't, I want to say it's naivety, but at the same time, I think you're trolling. And if you know I'm not going to agree, I don't even know why you're still talking. Like I said, you can be here all day, and the next video is just going to go even harder. You're wasting your energy. Like I said, I don't see you on no gay person stream telling them what you're telling me. Go to a gay person stream. Go to a militant F word stream and say, well, um, maybe I should consider getting some pussy, like, just committing to pussy. Because they get pussy now. Don't get it twisted. No, that ain't no nice conversation. You talk like one of them passive light skinned women. But like I said, no, you're not much of a talk, you're more of a troller. Go to a Rainbow Zombie stream, okay, and challenge that Rainbow Zombie. I bet you $5 you would not have nothing to say to challenge that nigga. Everything you're gonna say is gonna add to the nigga's points. I want to see you do it. Go and find the Rainbow Zombie stream right now and go and talk on them. Come back, leave, find the Rainbow Zombie stream where they saying some anti-heterosexual stuff. Do this and then come back. I believe it then, but you're not going to. People are always trying to talk to the righteous. That's what I'm talking about. They're just, oh, let me just make some suggestions to this righteous person. Because the Rainbow Zombie's already messed up. I'm gonna be surprised if your name means something Rainbow Zombie in another language. Probably saying something gay right now. And just his name, I just don't know what the hell it's saying. I don't know what Shabishi mean. And I rest my case. All it takes is to give you people enough rope to hang yourself. He said he has talked to others with those problems before and successfully, he hopes, convicts a few of not going down that path. Okay, so your goal is to try to convince, just like what I said, and I don't believe you talked to no rainbow zombies trying to convince them not to go down that path. You're lying. You just gave yourself away with just that lying ass response. It means lonely in Latin. Y'all people go out y'all way to troll. If you talk to Jesus that way, see how that ends. Well, Jesus, you bringing the sword. Should you bring peace, Jesus? Okay. Jesus, should you bring peace? Why not allow everyone into heaven, Jesus? Why not judge everybody? Because it's the sin that made them do it, Jesus. Come on. Let's see if you don't end up like, why is it burning? Just hide over here. What the heck is going on? Dang, it's hot. That's what's gonna happen to you. I mean, he already said a few things suspect. I already pointed that out. But I'm waiting on that one thing that Mr. A really gets him for, though. That's what I'm waiting on. But he been suspect from, from the start. As soon as he says something about people trying to push perverted ideals on the youth, on children and the youth. Okay, if he would have just said children, that would have been okay. But he said the youth. He trying to, make it seem, you know, like the when the chick becomes a woman, that she shouldn't be with a man or something like that. So I found that suspect when he said that youth part, and I bet you he wasn't talking about it in the way that I was like, yeah, they're trying to make them gay and stuff. Nigga, you sound like the media, which is why you're painted as a troll. Okay, they will put you on the news before they put me on the news. Like, if I'm on the news, I'm a bad guy. Okay, they'll have you behind the cameras. We just shouldn't judge people. It's the sin, not the sinners. Okay, so if somebody blows up a building, it's the sin. You don't hate the person that killed your kinfolks that was in that building. You just, oh, it's just the sin I hate. He's shooting at you. Well, it's just the gun I hate, not the shooter. It don't make any sense. Y'all on that little weird, stupid hippie stuff. Okay, so you claim that you really was on the same page when I was talking about that. That's what you claim. But then okay, you said I'm speaking of kids, shows and groups featuring gays and trans. Okay, that's the first time you ever said something like that. Okay, but your comment did not say that. But you're defending them. I'm telling you, man, you're a rainbow zombie. I already know you were suspect as soon as you said that comment. Why not just say what you were saying? And coming up here all politically correct. And I started to block that nigga a while back. I was talking about some them introducing that to gays and first. I mean, wait, say I was talking about them introducing kids to being a gay and a tranny. Nigga, I was the one that said that after reading your comment. Why didn't you just say that when you said it? If that's what you was talking about, like what was said was very basic. Okay. And people listen to you and then try to piggyback off what you're saying, knowing damn well it ain't what you was necessarily talking about. He was low key trying to get at me for saying that young girls is the shit. He was saying it in a backhanded compliment, in a backhanded way. Yeah, he was doing that mental gymnastics stuff. But it's like I said, he was trying to play that route. He thought he was going to do something, but doesn't realize he was the one exposing his stupidity more. These people stupid that think they can ever take me down. These people dumb as heck. If 10 people on the stream can't do it, what makes you think you can do it? It's impossible. I remember one time like 10 niggas was trying to troll at one time. Psalms 11:5. The Lord tests the righteous, but his soul hates the wicked. and the one who loves violence. God clearly hates mother effer, says Mr. A. You know what I'm saying? Anybody talking that dumb junk clearly, like, when was the last time, that's how you can tell people don't read the Bible. Like, the Bible is blatant. It's just right there. The answers is right there. Now, some of that stuff is hard to understand. That's why you got to read it like multiple times, though. But a lot of that stuff is real easy to understand. Don't do it. That's easy to understand. You can't trust people that don't got no hatred, because people that don't got no hatred always got some hatred for you. That's a promise. They just cowards. I wouldn't be surprised if that was Gay King. He do stuff like that. These rainbow zombies are lucky God isn't as wrathful as he was in the Old Testament, says. I know, right? Like, God was, I mean, he still is. It does seem like he kind of toned it down a bit, though. It seemed like, but he still does it. Because I would love to see Midtown just plague. Just walk outside, seeing everybody that you didn't know was a rainbow zombie, just have their head explode. That's what I want to see. All right, that's a good idea. I'm gonna do that later. What did it say? Those that have no hatred have it. Okay, yeah. And people preaching no hate, like I said, they're gonna be the most hateful people, bro. I mean, they always the most hateful. They're the type of niggas that'll give you some food and be not spit in it or something. That's offering everybody some cookies, but your batch is the one that they spit in. You know why I believe God was more wrathful in the Old Testament? Because people knew better back then. Like in these days, now don't get it twisted. They know better now. But like during these days, with media and all this type of stuff, they actively hide lies more. You know what I mean? But back then, that's how you know, since there was no TV and all this little weird stuff going on, they had less reasons so them being bad back in the day was a real true commitment. And that's why I think he was really putting it to them hard back then. People were smarter back then too. So he's like, y'all this smart, y'all gonna be stupid. But that's just my theory. Nah, he still does it now, Mr. A. He sometimes God actually just say, hey, like I'm telling you, but but yeah, you gotta talk so loud. Dang. He's still speaking, just that people don't want to hear it. But yep, that'd be the case too. Or something like God flat just say, "Hey, do this," like literally, just like that. What the heck? Like, am I tripping? Hold on. What? But like I said, that behavior that you just saw, that's that bitch assness right there. That's how you keep a woman. You got to know how to, first of all, that's how they be acting. Okay. And if you can do a relationship where you're using those tactics, you will have that bitch forever. You have her for a long time. That's what it's all about. That's why I believe that was GK right there. Gay King. Unless some shit he'll do. I know why people get extra loud while you're doing your live stream. Like, I swear that wasn't happening. Quiet as heck earlier. Something told me to look outside the window this morning. I saw a flash of light, and that was God showing me his power. People do that to me when I'm on the phone doing a job interview. They'll mysteriously start yelling when they were just asleep because they rainbow zombie. But I think these trolls are here on this channel because people was telling people from that troll channel, my new channel. Somebody was like, "Yeah, man, my bad. I just wanted your channel to grow so you can do live streams on your phone." And I was like, "What the heck do y'all be thinking? Like, do y'all?" And like I said, I just had to actually, I couldn't just really let that slide. I said, I was pissed when I saw you do it. I just said that because I don't let people know when I don't ever comment, but I be watching people just to see how they gonna respond when they don't know I know that they doing some shit. But hold on, let me see what Essential Classic said. He said, I was kept up all night thinking about how I've had spiritual attacks by my family as a child. You already, that's crazy. That's how I be though. That's how I be. My immediate family don't do it though. But some of them some of them niggas did it. But I was just thinking, I'm like, why would you feel the need to just share? I just wanted people. I'm like, if I wanted people to know my channel, I would have, that's stuff I'm talking about. You got to be careful. His intentions was good, but they say the pathway to hell is paved for good intentions. But at least he know now. At least he knows. Because I'm like, why would you? That's like, you see that they are negative. Why would you do that type of junk? Like I said, I started to confront him about it a long time ago. I was like, he probably don't know what he's doing. I ain't gonna say nothing, but he came to me and said it. So I'm like, yo, he cool. Otherwise, he could have just pretended like it never happened. But I just let him know. I didn't say, oh, it's cool. I just had to somewhat stick it to him to let him know that that's not cool. I didn't say it was cool. I'm like, yeah, man, why would you do that? It made him think about it even more. Because that type of stuff can be very detrimental, You want quality traffic. You don't just want people, like that was the problem with the old Negro Ninja channel, people sharing my stuff to people that ain't shit. Me listening to people enjoying the It More and MGTOW groups and sharing my videos there. Like, yeah, man, you should share your videos there. And that's when it really started listening to that nigga. Okay. When I should have just made a channel and just let it sit there for months at a time, even if it had zero. I think YouTube probably hires that nigga to do it. How's that channel still up? It's been stealing videos for how long? I think YouTube allows it. Because you see, like my last stream, I got in trouble for no reason, literally. Why you got to be gay, dog? That's how I knew you was gay. Okay. It's sad to find someone you think has a bit of sanity block you to silence the opposition. Just grow up. You shouldn't have been saying that weird. You should just. Sometimes you got to know when to stop. LK equals GK. That's how I bet it's that nigga. He takes pride in trolling. I was like, how do I even know this nigga? I'm like, I knew I was going to end up not being friends with this nigga as soon as he get comfortable telling me this type of stupid shit. So he just figured his channel wasn't really doing as well as he wanted, so he's just going to decide to troll people. I was like, why? Nigga, I don't even know you. Why would you get that much of a damn about me? You clearly don't because you don't support the channel, so go on about your life. I never did nothing to support this channel and mad that I blocked them. I don't watch, I'm telling you, like, after, like, when I used to watch people, that's only because I was cool with them. Like I would watch GK stuff when we was cool. I mean, check my video or whatever. Or whoever else was cool, I watch their stuff. But like I said, I don't like nobody. So I just don't watch nobody's stuff. I just always found it was kind of pointless anyway. I'm like, why should I be watching people's stuff anyway? It's not like I'm learning anything. Like I say, everybody like most people that make videos are just narcissist people that just want attention anyway. They're not trying to teach. They're not trying to stop people from making mistakes. It's an ego trip. Because most of the stuff they teaching, like you'll be surprised they'll steal. That's why I don't trust nobody. I don't like when y'all be on here mentioning people and stuff. And that's why I was telling y'all, I was like, it ain't nobody you can mention. I don't care how much you like them. Never in your life tell me who I should collaborate with, because that could end your viewing on this channel. You could end up blocking under the right circumstances. But I know y'all wouldn't do it. But y'all know who I'm talking about. Just be niggas just coming up here and suggesting stupid stuff like that. People want me to be associated with this solo TV dude so much. I remember Tackman even low key tried to finesse me. Okay, yesterday he said, "Hey man, let me see this message." This Tackman be on some other shit. Hold on. He was like, "I found the culprit." Okay, because he was trying to report somebody, but he couldn't because there was a moderator. I said, "Whose channel is that?" Because I'm like, "Is it my channel?" You see how they try to do you? Okay, he emails me that right there. I found the culprit. Is it my channel? No, it's Solo TV. It's on live. Got to catch these F words. I said, you know better than to gossip to me about anybody in the manosphere. Well, I'm gonna give a fuck about Solo TV 84. I don't know. I don't like anybody. This shit makes me think you're an agent. I suspect you're an agent. I just get pissed at how people are getting blocked and deleted. It's getting out of hand. I shouldn't take it personal. I said, I don't give a damn about nothing that has nothing to do with me. And that right there, like, I don't know why people infatuated with me. I think that, like I said, he probably working for that nigga. Okay. Like I said, if you're watching this, Mr. Solo TV, I don't give a fuck. Leave me alone. Okay, because that was like the second or third time somebody suggested that, low key. I already blocked somebody for suggesting him the first time. I was like, after I said I don't work with nobody, why would you suggest that I do something with somebody? So he got blocked. And then later on my Instagram, somebody that I usually have conversations with mention him out the blue like that. So I'm like, that's clearly somebody, he probably telling people to do that type of stuff. So however you want to take that message, it doesn't matter to me. Leave me the fuck alone. It's just that simple. What do y'all think? Does it not seem like that person is trying to reach out to me through other people? That's just what I get from it. Okay, but that's just me. So that's why I said what I just said. Dudes are just strange. Never seen no shit like this ever in life. Like that was always an issue with me and people. Like if I want to mind my own business, they always trying to, harass and stuff or trying to get my attention. Tech says manosphere is filled with toxicity. But what's your opinion on that topic? It doesn't seem like he's trying to reach out to me through those people that suggested him. If I got two suggestions in one day when you clearly know I don't play that shit. I heard people say, go tell so and so that we should link up. So I believe it. But that's just my theory. So that's why I said it. Just I don't like you, man. Leave me alone. Like I said, I don't like nobody in the manosphere. We're not friends. We're not buddies. Even if I have collaborated with you in the past, it don't mean nothing. Live your life. Yeah, I'm block and tack, man. It could be I think it's an agent. But that's a shame I even had to do that speech right there because people, I'm really sick of people. Man, do a video with this person. I ain't friends with nobody. I don't like nobody. Now, hopefully that'll make niggas leave me the fuck alone and know that I'm not doing no collaborations. Like I said, if I just would not have been irritated, that would have never happened. So people bringing on themselves and on others that would do something stupid like that. Like I said, Mr. A, I think a lot of people are agents. I remember that one time when I made the video calling people out for not supporting the channel. Like y'all love this channel so much, but y'all don't do nothing to support it. Some of them was like, "Hey man, but I already know the stuff you're talking about." Like he's saying, "Well, since I know this already, why should I support?" Which is a lie because if you know it so much, then why you always over here? So I know you're lying. Like I said, when I know stuff, first of all, there's a reason why I don't really watch people's videos. Like I said, what can they teach me? And I'm not even being cocky. I'm just saying people don't really talk about nothing but the same shit over and over anyway. So if I feel confident enough to turn my back on it, what is that telling you? That I mean what I say and I say what I mean. Okay. So they're just saying all that dusty stuff. So I'm like, these niggas, everybody that you suspect that as an agent have said something like that, with the exception of like a couple of them that donated. Man, I knew this already. And then eventually they'll come around to, kind of support a little bit. But the fact of the matter is, why would you say something like that? So that's still iffy. Yeah, that's that narcissistic stuff. Tech. Hold on, let me see if I can sell it. Tech. Um, some sunspot. I can't say it. I'm just say tech. Suggesting over and over is rapey and gay. Yeah, but that's how narcissists act. They always been that way. Like growing up, if nobody wanted to answer my questions, I can't get no response. Hey man, where you get this from? And I was like, people always been doing that to me, like growing up. And I'm just thinking, half the time people talking to me, I don't want to talk to them. I'm tired of being kind to people. Sometimes you just don't want to talk to people. So when I started doing this type of stuff, hey man, you hear me talking to you? Like I literally almost got to fight with people in public doing that, like strangers. Okay. I almost got to fight with people. Like sometimes dudes will tell me, hey, and I don't say nothing, they'll get mad. I was like, y'all niggas are gay. I'm like, you never seen me in your life. Why would you get mad if I don't say hey to you? Make me they could have seen me on Ask the Negro Ninja. I don't know, but either way it go, that type of response is gay. Just like with that one time with that F word at Barnes and Nobles, like in that video I made, every once in a while an aggressive Skittles will come to Barnes and Nobles. Like how he was acting. They mad that you don't say hey. I remember one time I got out the car and, hey man, hey, ask her to call somebody for me. And I just kept walking, hey man. Hey, and this was at North Avenue train station. Hey man, F you lame ass nigga. I turned around and looked at him because I know I was pissing him off and gave him that little evil smirk, like, yeah, I know you pissed. But at the same time, I was thinking about running up on there and just punching him in his mouth, but I had to keep moving. I was like, this nigga don't know who he dealing with. Like y'all ghetto niggas think y'all hard. People, like I said, black people think that the dustier they look, the more hood they look. They think they can whoop everybody that has a clean face. I don't know why they think that. It just boggles my mind. But let's see. But people do that type of stuff. So when I decide to ignore people, it's always an issue. I decide to ignore people. I get networks of people harassing me because I don't want to say hey to one person. I decide, hey man, what's good? And like we was just having a conversation a day ago, and this nigga act like he don't know me now. Whatever, he's a dick. I keep it moving. Okay. But if I did that to them, they'd be whispering about me and stuff, and like it'd be crazy. That's why, they say narcissists are evil. And then right there is proof. Like everybody you see, 90, let me say like 80, you could say even 90, let's just say 90. That's how confident I am that the average person is a narc. That's what they are. They don't care about nothing. I'm gonna have to do another video about narc. I probably got like 12 of them already. People are so narcissistic that it make me lash out on people that I ain't even supposed to lash out at. I'm like, you an agent. Nigga probably ain't an agent, but I'm just so used to it. I'm like, could be anybody at this point. I get asked why I don't like anyone when I show my dislike, but never get told why someone doesn't dislike me. You got to get up out of where you at, man. Essential classic. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Stuff like this is why I make. See, I make videos for people like this right here. Okay, because you just know what time it is. You ain't got nobody to talk to. Okay, then when you start telling people what you see, man, you overthinking stuff, man. It's always met with that right there. Okay. And then a few seconds later, they'll come to you with the same complaint just to sound smart. I'm like, damn well you ain't thinking about this. Some FedEx nigga just banged on my door like a maniac a few seconds ago. When I looked outside, it turns out that it was a dreadhead. Shit like that, getting nigga shot, says Mr. Aim. Yep. But you was not in the right environment, my bro. That's just a constant. They just stand on you with that spiritual attack stuff. But a lady also said that and I was watching somebody. She was a Christian white lady. She cool. She said, "Yeah, man, that narcissist stuff. You'll be like, yeah, I need to get up out of here, man. These people around here stupid." She said, "You get off the plane, it could be waiting on you." She said, "That's how crazy it is. You go to another city, they wait on you at the airport." I remember Gerard also said, "Man, you go to a different city, the demons call each other up on the phone line or something like that." So that is crazy.
I always start with a warm up, just like a little warm up, like jumping jacks and stuff, and then like splits and everything, so I'm ready to dance. Oh, but sometimes like before I start to warm up, I do like improv because that gets me like kind of warmed up, and then I start.
And you know what, bro? I got the same type of feeling that you got right there. You just want to be where nobody can fuck with you. I was thinking that a long time ago. I want to move in the middle of nowhere too. Tech. Yeah, and then you just F alone, nigga. Thinking that you're trying to distract me from this cool point that's going to be made. That's why characters like the comic book villains, low key has it correct. Like Doctor Doom, like I say, he's despicable and all this type of stuff. But they always try to make the villains have protagonistic qualities. They try to ruin your perception of good and bad and stuff. But when you stop to think about what Doctor Doom has done and made his own country and currency and this, that, and this, that is correct. That's what you want. That's why they try to make sure your cash flow is hard to get flowing. Yeah, even Superman. Yeah. Mr. A says Superman has the fortress of solitude for a reason. Even Batman, like just look at what they doing. Get the F up out of Dodge, Count Dracula, even the one in Castlevania. That's what you're supposed to do. You need your own area. That's why these F words over here trying to park into this cul-de-sac, like they see me parking in a circle. Now they trying to do it because they know I'm doing it to get away from them. And once again, I didn't rub nobody the wrong way. I said, I'm tired of them niggas parking behind me. I never walked up to them and cursed them out. Now they probably heard me cursing, talking about them. I'm like, this nigga just parked behind me, but that don't count. I always show, courtesy towards everybody here. I never harass nobody. I said, I'm just sick of them parking behind me. This shit is so irritating. I park in a circle so nobody can park behind me. Now they're trying to park over there. No, like I said, the whole circle will be filled up with cars now because I'm over there. Okay. They play this stupid sound and music to try to disrupt my peace that make it sound like it sounds like cave and water. It's weird. I can't put my finger on it, but it's something. It sounds like something breathing. It's weird. But they go out their way to try to disrupt my peace. There's always some with these niggas over here doing that witchcraft. But you going to where you get your own sanctuary is key, and they notice that's why the Matrix try to make it hard for you to make money and stuff. That parking situation is how people try to get me at work. Hold on. That parking situation is how people try to get me in work at hold on. That parking situation is how people try to. Oh, you said that's how they try me at work in social settings. I'll sit by myself and it's something everybody wants to congregate when I'm sitting alone. Where I'm sitting alone. Yep. That's how they do it, man. They don't want you to have peace because they, like I said, you're not partaking in it. It's an act of war. Like the Bible says, partake not in these things. And they figure, who you think he is? And so they're trying to, it's rape. It's molestation. It's violation.
Honestly, that was kind of hard in the beginning, but towards the end of the season, I feel like I kind of found it. Any advice for it would just be to try and call for family counselors.
Courtesy and manners gets you frowned upon. They also put a stigma around people who want to be alone. Now, it's funny you should say that because I was thinking about making a video about that, something like that. Because, like I said, never have I heard terms on YouTube used like true force loneliness and stuff. Until I got on YouTube, that's the first time I heard something like that. I'm like, they got a name for everything. So if you alone, they finna group you in something like that. Oh, he is a true force loneliness type nigga. I'm like, damn, a nigga just can't hang by himself. You know, that's some crazy junk. That if a dude is single, they I call him an incel. And like I said, I never heard nothing like this ever in life until YouTube. This is proof that the internet is the devil. So I guess everybody's like, if you break up with your girlfriend, you're an incel, I guess. If you decide to go and stand over here by yourself, you're a true force loneliness. They got it's so many names just for dudes that just don't want to be around people. You're an introvert. No, I'm good with people. Who said I'm an introvert? Now it's funny because I'm the life of a lot of stuff. People are always trying to flock to me and stuff, but I don't want to be around them. And there's a reason for that. It's not because of me, it's because of them niggas. Okay. Why would you want to be around people that simply irritate you every time they're around you? So why should there not be a stigma for people that irritate you for being around you? Why is it always you? Okay, you don't got a girlfriend. They might even call you gay in a time where gay is a thing. They'll still call you gay because you don't got a girlfriend. Very strange. That's why I never took what people said seriously. Like, whatever, nigga. Yeah, I was picking at Rainbow Zombies just 10 years ago. Well, actually, let me see how old I am. Okay, so let me say I'm 33. I'm gonna say 30 years ago they was picking at Rainbow Zombies. Now they praising Rainbow Zombies. Can't take niggas seriously. They saying that rape is bad right. Well, actually, hold on. People actually praise that type of stuff, so I got to be careful with this point I'm making right here. But in a minute, so first, okay, right now they're saying rape is bad. In the future, they're gonna start praising niggas that walk around raping hoes. See, my personality. Okay, so let's see. Essential Classic said I claim being an introvert because while I can socialize, I prefer being alone. I'm an extra. I like being around people. You know, I like when people give me positive attention, meaning comedy and stuff. Oh, this nigga's hilarious and stuff like that. That's different. But at the same time, I despise them. I really don't like people. They love me, but I hate them. But they hate me. Very strange. But they hate and love me at the same time. Yeah, I got to be around the right people, and I don't think I was ever around the right people. For the most part, I always settled. When I really started to think about it, oh, people seem cool with me. I guess I'm cool with them, and that's just the way it was growing up in the hood. You just used to stupid people, so you're like, whatever. You're supposed to be clickers like these evil people. Well, not like the evil people, but the evil people got, they gonna make sure that everybody that's around them is like them. Okay, um, and that's a quality that the righteous should be having. You should make sure everybody around you is like you, but niggas are so shitty that people just end up settling for whoever think they's cool, and they'll just be talking to them, and then get mad when you don't want nothing to do with nobody. And that's because they taught you to do that shit. I feel that I settled with women not on my level of thinking and spirituality. Society teaches straight men to settle from birth. Telling you, as soon as you get up out this mud, they already working on you. Like I said, not quitting has never worked out for me. A lot of times, I'm like, damn, I should have quit this a long time ago. I never give up. But what do I have to show for it? You got niggas that give up in a heartbeat. They got a lot of stuff to show for it. I'm like, this nigga lazy? How he got more to show for his stuff than me? I'm telling you, this is stuff I would never teach my children. All that dumb shit that was teaching me, I'm like, I got suspended for the last few days of school in 4th grade because I decided to isolate myself from the kids at recess. They made it painfully clear that I wasn't accepted. So I said, screw it. Says essential classic. A dusty dude can literally run into someone on the street who offers him a job. I have heard that before. I've heard stories about somebody just getting a good job because somebody just said, "Hey, man, you want this job?" But they somehow end up messing it up, you know. That's funny as heck, though, Mr. A. Man, these niggas still arguing with me on that Little Richard video, on his testimonial video. I said, so he was straight when he died. That's why the media didn't make a huge deal about his death. I'm glad to see this man delivered. These rainbow zombies, a nigga did like 8 comments in a row. I mean, there's some people that's, you know, decent, actually commenting in a positive way on here. But in Rainbow Zombies, that's the ones that did the most comment trying to argue. Hold up, but Little Richard was gay in 1982, though. And like I said, I usually like the gay Little Richard. I don't watch nothing that he say. But the straight one, that's the stuff I was watching. Like the pastor Little Richard, that's the one I be watching. That's a completely different man right there. But I bet you $5, whatever he was saying sounded very rebellious, didn't it? Because it looked like he was basically just um, trying to rebel against his parents or something. That's probably why he was doing what he was doing. He sang a gospel song too, but ew. But he was gay then. No, but you know what pissed me off? Kurt Franklin, my nigga. I was pissed, you know, when I heard him on the radio station. Like I was hot off of this one. And he was saying, I was like, you sing all them songs about God. And I think he said something along the lines of God is whoever you want him to be or something. I said, I'm like, I know I ain't just hear this nigga say something this stupid. You just all that money you made off of God's name, you turn around and say some stuff that sound like it's in the secret. Man, I was mad. I was like, that nigga ain't shit.